but wait.
Hello, everyone. Today is Tuesday, May 6th, 2025. This is a SIG release meeting. This is a meeting that will be recorded and available on the internet, so please be mindful of what you say and do. Please be sure to adhere to the Kubernetes code of conduct, which just generally means be awesome people to each other. So we've got a few agenda items. I would love to get someone who's interested in taking notes for us. Marco, thank you for dropping the link in the meeting notes, the meeting chat. You want to start off with some welcoming any new attendees. If you are new to this meeting and would like to say hi, please feel free to come off mute and greet the class.
I believe it turns out that I'm new on this call. I haven't been to SIG Release before. At least I don't recall.
Welcome, new Kubernetes contributors.
So hello, my name is Mache. I'm doing steering, SIG CLI, batch, production readiness, SIG apps. I think that's roughly all.
Welcome, Mache.
This is Raj Lakshmi, and I've been part of release team for 1.33 release. I was part of sub-team release signal, and as a shadow, I'm glad that I'm nominated as a release signal 1.34's lead. Keen and happy to be part of this community.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you for your contributions.
Hey team, Rajat here. So I have been active contributor in the Kubernetes SIG org, also mainly involved in the cluster lifecycle domain and maintainer in the cluster lifecycle IBM Cloud project. Also part of the team that is leading the efforts to onboard the IBM Cloud infrastructure into the Kubernetes community and migrate all our jobs over there. Been part of previous release meetings and looking forward to learn more from here.
Welcome back. All right. So let's get into some project updates. We'll kick off with release engineering. Marco, do you want to?
Yeah, I don't think we have anything specially new. We had, the cherry pick deadline is actually this Friday. So keep that in mind if you want to cherry pick anything. And we are targeting next Tuesday for the release. So that's pretty much from our side and from the release engineering as of now. And by the way, we are going to need a volunteer for this release. I'm going to post it on the channel later on.
Sounds good. All right. Given the attendees here, I'm going to jump to release team.
Hello. So the shadow application for version 134 is out. The link is here and also in the SIG release channel, and an email went out. The start date is May 19th and a tentative release date of August 27th. That might change as we set the actual schedule. That's it.
Cool. Thanks, Kat.
You're so welcome.
We're going to jump to Mache. You put up a note in the open discussion.
Yes. So the production readiness team usually have a 1 week prior to the enhancement freeze, a soft freeze, production readiness freeze, a freeze basically which currently doesn't do anything and is causing a lot of questions because people are not fully aware what this actually entails. On the other hand, from the production readiness review team, we are frequently faced with the flood of reviews in the days leading prior to the enhancement freeze. So after lengthy discussion last Wednesday, we actually decided that the production readiness freeze, the 1 week prior to actual enhancement freeze, we would like to make it enforceable by requiring everyone that are working on an enhancement to have a PR opened by that week prior to the enhancement freeze. We've been talking through various other proposals, but this seems the simplest one, especially that the release team already is going through each and every single enhancement. They are nagging folks that, oh, we're this close to enhancement freeze. We haven't seen the enhancement open yet. They are very frequently even calling out specific sections of the PRR or the entire enhancement document that are missing. So the ask from the production readiness is to enforce that freeze by requiring everyone to have an open CAP update, which will be somewhat similar to what docs have with regards to opening the draft PR prior to actually them requiring a review. And failing to meet that kind of a criteria would automatically force a submitter to go through an exception process. I haven't commented yet on that issue that I also linked there, where John was asking a couple months back about explaining a little bit better the production readiness freeze. I'll leave there a comment that after last week's production readiness meeting, we've decided to put that kind of enforcement in place. So my question to the SIG release is basically, is that will be a big problem for you to add that kind of enforcement for 134 and onward?
Kat?
It's a little bit tight for 134. It's potentially doable, but it is tight. For the future, yeah, absolutely, we can totally do that. It is a confusing deadline. It is annoying, and people not actually having PRR done in time has failed enhancements at freeze before. So because they don't understand that deadline. I totally get the frustration with people not paying attention to the fact that it's a freeze and treating it like it's a soft deadline when they absolutely need to have something done by that day because there is no like punishment for it. There's no exception process. So yeah, we can implement that for 135 for sure. For 134, I will need to talk to the enhancement sub-team lead and see if she feels that that is doable on such short notice, because it requires handbook updates and processes changes for the shadows. So I will do my best for this cycle, but for 135, yeah, that's doable.
Okay, cool. I mean, best effort for 134. We didn't expect that this will be immediately workable, but I guess as long as we will get the wheels rolling in the right direction, that will be fine.
Yeah, I'll say that, you know, to Kat's point, I don't believe in soft freezes. All of the things that we, yeah,
it's a freeze. People should be treating it like a deadline,
exactly.
and it's
yeah,
extremely
it needs to be a
frustrating that they're
deadline.
not.
Yeah, needs to be a
No,
deadline.
attach
Needs to
some
be like,
paperwork to it, and people take it seriously.
exactly. Consequences,
Yeah.
Paperwork-based consequences. So
Yeah.
So yeah, again, to Kat's point, 35 is fine. I think 134. Are we set with the team at this point?
We have selected the sub-team leads, yes.
Cool. I mean the shadows for enhancement specifically.
Oh, the shadows have not been selected yet. The shadow application just opened like 2 days ago. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that will be very tight then. Cool, but yes. All right, let's see. Are there any other topics? Since
Do we
we've
want to quickly discuss these 3 topics from Matteo?
Those were
Uh,
discussed last week, so I'm not really clear
yeah.
on.
But we didn't have a meeting last week.
They were discussed in a previous meeting. I
Yeah,
don't think
they
it was
definitely
last
were.
week, but they definitely were discussed. So
Okay.
these got, I think
Yeah,
these
on-
got bumped up or copied or something from the
Yeah,
last.
April 22nd, they were discussed there in the notes there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a call for somebody to review these PRs, which is you,
Yeah.
not me, for sure. Definitely not my problem.
Yeah, I'm planning to review both of this week. I mean, I am okay with everything that's being done there, just to review it. And yeah,
Cool. So let's come back in the following meeting or async and check status on that. I'm sure Matteo will remind us nonetheless. So cool. All right. Well, we are at the top of our agenda. Does anyone have additional questions, comments, concerns, discussion items that they would like to raise? All right. Hearing no other business, we have a quick meeting. All right, folks. Thank you so much for your time and attention. See you at the next one.
Hi.
thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.